Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. Any thoughts, Duncan? Garage is my pick. Cars in the garage provide cover, limited entrances and exits to worry about, reinforcements, small amount of collateral damage. The Simpsons parlor and the apartment are going to end in blood. Maybe less of our blood, but more of someone else's. I don't want that on my head. Your take, Gobbet? Garage doesn't have enough escape routes, too secure, too many potential reinforcements. I'm not into it. Personally, I'd go with the mistress's place. It's like a giant middle finger right in his face. It sends a message. Don't mess with us. What's your choice, Isabel? The parking garage. It's a compromise. I think the benefits outweigh the downsides, but it will be a straight fight the whole way through. I've made my decision. Both of you like the parking garage. I wonder what would have happened if I had done... Gaichu would have probably said parking garage. I have no problem teaching this guy a lesson. I like the idea of no innocence. It's middle ground and no innocence. Okay, the call is made. We go with the middle ground. So, travel to the extract location. We are still on the same run, by the way. Why is this here? Did we get any codes? I guess if we had killed the dwarf instead of me trying to take him alive, I might have gotten that. Something to see if I can get to on another run. I wonder if I lost out on some karma for that. Out in the sky again. Oh, I need to save before I click the orange diamond. So much orange in cyberpunk stuff. Thank you, Deus Ex. Granted, the original Deus Ex was more cobalt blue than orange, but Human Revolution. Head to the parking garage to capture Lee Tai Lung, the plastic-faced man. Pack up and head out. Okay. Here we go. Knight errant, knight errant. Let's go this way. Oh, there we go. I forgot you could do that. Okay. All this time where I've been letting them discover us. Okay. What is the barrel doing there? Well, they saw. Okay. Any dragon lines? There are no dragon lines to speak of. Out of line of sight. Yes. Okay, you're not. Okay. Good. Take cover behind there, and let's mark somebody. You missed. Ow! Well, I know you're Geek the Mage first, but ow! And I still have one more shot there. Okay. Okay. There's a locked door there. Go around the corner, see what's there. Captain, there's a lot of stuff here. Secure Mr. Lee. Where is Mr. Lee? There's the plastic face man. You're the one I have to hit with this thing. Okay. Right now I have full cover. Should have been more. Oh good, there's cover there, sort of. No, there's concealment. Okay. Oh, looky, looky, looky. I see a spirit spot. Ow. Ow. Oh. That's a lot of, There's the plastic face man. You're on its balance. Go to here. Oh, hello, sniper. Okay. Strip armor, lure. Water bolts. Should have moved closer. I think I will. There we go. Good. Ow. Yes, run to the spirit. Oh, Duncan's there too. Yeah, lovely. Okay. No, this. Rounds into the plastic face man is unconscious. 3. Can I stun you? Good. Don't kill him though. We want him alive. Gobbit. You missed. Okay. Heavy cover intervening. There we go. Okay. Oh, you missed on every shot. her. I like having a healing pet. It's always fun. Oh joy, there's a rigger. I bet there's a mage. I bet we'll have more coming from that way too. Ow. Rigger, conjurer. Okay, good. Okay. Oh. Can you cast haste again? You can. Good. There's the rigger. Where's the rigger? There's the rigger. Line of sight blocked. Captain. Bodyguard. Ow. Oh, you have grenades. I keep forgetting that. Oh, I might have screwed up. This will be interesting. Can't heal him, so I might have screwed up. Okay, okay. Are you the rigger? You are the rigger. Maybe I should have let them summon something. Not the mummy, but this will do. No, not him. He's going to be unconscious a little bit. Hopefully not dead, but he's going to be unconscious. Ow. Secure the area to extract the plastic face mask. Nope, let me try something first. Because I haven't gotten to do this yet. Okay. There we go. Oops. Let's see if this works this time. And mercy kill. The neural inhibitor device seems to be working. Let's get this guy to a secure location and get some answers out of him. I'll calm the crew and have them meet us. Alright, let's move. I think that was Isabel. The crew is silent as you lead your captive to the rooftop rendezvous you designated before the run. Just as you planned, you find the others waiting there for you. Li Tai Lung's artificial features are molded into an expression of aloof intellect and mocking rigidity. The plastic that makes up his face is soft, flexing with the motion of his underlying musculature. Overlapping wafers of silver and bronze foil buried inside the material clutch the light as he moves. It's the work of a master craftsman. Cyberware is a form of modern art, likely commissioned at modern art prices, an ostentatious display of status and wealth. The plastic-faced man examines the zip ties that bind his wrists with an expression of detached amusement. Isabel runs a long cable from her PDA to the jack in the back of his head and nods at you. Well, this is interesting, I must say. He chuckles, an odd, hollow sound. I don't recall ever having been in this situation before. Usually I simply awaken to find myself in a strange new environment, wondering what happened. Odd way to live, don't you think? It's not hard to get used to, really. It's my business, after all. It protects me and it protects my clients. He surveys your crew with detached indifference. Looking at the lot of you, I think it's safe to assume that a violent extraction of information is the next order of business. Or you can bank on that, asshole. Wu focuses his attention on the plastic-faced man's kneecaps. So, you chose to take me in an empty parking garage surrounded by corporate security. Considers low chance of civilian casualties. Clearly the safety of innocents is a priority for you. Noel, we have a problem. Dreamland's neural inhibitor software isn't interacting with this guy's cortical implant the same way it worked with her own. It's going to slow the memory wipe process. How long? Anything you can do? To stop it? Nothing. This is way beyond me. We're talking about software I didn't write, interacting with two different pieces of headwear I've never seen before. We're lucky this works at all. She begins a flurry of two-handed thumb taps on her PDA. I'll try and key in some buffering routines or something to slow it as much as I can, but my confidence is low. Isabel shakes her head at the PDA, her face pinched in frustration. This guy's memory is going to get wiped one way or another. I'd start asking questions, Noel. Tense, very tense. The silky plastic of his face slides into a smooth smile. I guess I'll answer your questions rather slowly. I wonder what's under that mask of yours. Okay, I don't have time for bullshit. You're a professional, you know what's next. Just give us what we want. Ractor smiles and Koshei's servos whir as if in anticipation. I was joking. Of course I'm going to give you what you want. My clients know I'm professional and that I take extraordinary precautions to protect their secrets. If those precautions were compromised, it was due to an extreme circumstance. His chin lifts a bit and his tone becomes even more matter-of-fact. You ask your questions, Noel, I'll answer them as efficiently as I can. When we're done, I'll shake hands with the stranger and walk away wondering what just happened. What is prosperity? Prosperity Tower is Seng Mechanical Engineering's corporate headquarters. Prosperity is also one of Josephine Seng's pet projects. Which one do you want to know about first? TikTok? I want to know about the Prosperity Project. Well, that's going to be challenging. You see, the Prosperity Project is Joe Seng's best kept secret. The best way to keep secrets is to not tell anyone, even someone whose memory can be wiped. All I know is that Prosperity is something built deep inside Kowloon Walled City, some kind of experiment that her son was working on. Edward Seng. No, wait, Raymond Black, my father. Wu stands up tall, takes that amused tone he gets when someone's about to get hurt. Hey, Mr. Plastic, could you settle a bet between me and my sister? Wu puts his face close to Lee's, his breath fogs the plastic. Now, I think Raymond is still alive, but my sister here isn't so sure. Wu's voice drops to a stage whisper. Which is it, buddy? Raymond Black, dead or alive? I got 20 new yen on this. Guy, a status bar just popped up. It isn't moving yet, but you never know when it might take a jump. The little Decker watches her screen a moment. It's stuck at 0 right now, but the process is starting. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Here, give me that. Lee reaches out a perfectly manicured hand to Isabel. I'll show you something. Isabel pulls away on instinct and looks at you. This is a calculated gamble. You're running out of time and holding all the guns. I have information you want and betting that if I share it with you, you won't kill me when this is over. Go on, Ez. Let him have it. The plastic-faced man takes the PDA from Isabel and stares down at the screen. His eyes become unfocused and he stands like a statue. A low-resolution recording pops onto the screen. A small, weathered man, possibly in his 70s, is strapped into a high-tech chair and connected to an elaborate scientific experiment behind him. The recording is from the first-person perspective, presumably the plastic-faced man's. This is when I first brought the asset, your father, to Prosperity Tower. His eyes remained unfocused, still as a statue. After I took him from the tea house on the docks. The video continues, and a confident voice can be heard off-screen, a woman's. You can't make out what she says. The point of view turns to the right, and a graceful woman of indeterminate age steps into view. She is clearly advanced in years, but access to a nourishing diet and cutting-edge pharmaceuticals afford her the vitality of someone much younger. She speaks directly to the camera. Her tone is hard. I warned you to be gentle with him, Mr. Lee. She looks over at the old man with genuine concern. He looks as if someone tased him. The voice of plastic-faced man replies, I assure you, Mrs. Sang, he was gentle. He walked out of the tea house under his own power. The old man speaks, his voice weary and hoarse. May I have some water, mother? My throat feels like it's on fire. Yes, of course, Edward. I'll have someone bring you some ice chips. Plastic-faced man speaks again, his voice lowered. Your son has apparently been through some sort of ordeal. He appeared demented at times, and he's been mumbling about something. About stopping something. Prosperity, I think. Yes, well, that won't be happening. The woman addresses her son, speaking a bit too loudly, as if he is hard of hearing. We won't be stopping Prosperity, Edward. I want you to get that out of your mind. Do you understand? I understand perfectly well, Mother. There's no need to shout. I won't give up. Prosperity must be stopped. All those poor people. The woman frowns and shakes her head. I know, Edward, I know. Those poor people. I've done a lot of good to make up for it since you left. Shelters, hospitals, all sorts of good work. And now it's time to do something for you. Something I should have done a long time ago, perhaps. From the left side of the screen, a man enters in a white lab coat. A woman looks up and nods, and the lab-coated man places a chrome apparatus on the old man's head. What is this, Mama? What are you doing to me? Raymond speaks dreamily as if a drug has started its work. I'm fixing you, Edward. She walks up close to the old man, strokes his head tenderly, leans forward to kiss it. All you can see is failure. You're incapable of seeing the good in what we've done. The man in the white lab coat presses a button on Raymond's chair, and a robotic arm swings into view. A cobalt blue light springs from its tip, and the arm quickly circumnavigates the old man's head. Bathing in an oscillating blue, a high-definition, three-dimensional image of Raymond's brain appears on the wall behind. I've been inspired by Mr. Lee here. The woman turns and looks at the camera. We're going to do some editing of your memories, relieve you of your burden. Raymond mumbles dreamily, desperately fighting to get the words out. No, Mama, wait, I've figured out what to do. And then he is asleep. The woman moves closer to the camera. Your payment will be made according to our agreement, once the rest of them are dead. The video ends. The plastic man exhales. I've taken a big risk showing you that. I don't give a rat's ass. You see, I knew it. I told you, Noel. Raymond's alive. Sang's holding him at Prosperity Tower. He may be alive, but it looks like his mom's going to erase part of his memory, just like Johnny Plastic here. She's going to try to fix him. What kind of mother would do that? Something catches her eye and she looks down suddenly. Shit, 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 shit. That's it. He's wiping. But it's no use. She pulls the cable from her PDA and drops it to the ground in aggravation. Oh, hello. The plastic-faced man looks down at his zip-tied hands and then slowly surveys his surroundings. Well, isn't this awkward? What do you want to do with this guy? He's got no memory, so it's probably safe to let him go. But Auntie said he should take a dirt nap. All the same to me. Went into him. What Auntie wants, Auntie gets. But he gave us everything we asked for and more. He's seen our faces. But I have nothing to connect them with. If it's all the same with you, I'd prefer to just walk away. Questions. You are a nasty piece of work. Yeah, you're right. Cut the cuffs. Do appreciate it, whoever you are. The plastic face man gives you a little bow and leaves without another word. What are you going to tell Kindly? She said to kill him. I'll tell her the truth. Okay, so that timer did go off, so I'll see you later in the next video. I think I'm going to do at least one more, and then I have to get ready for a game. Different kind of game. Voice chat RPG. Anyway, talk to you next video.